Good afternoon, I'm Wendy Petrie and this is your afternoon news fix for Tuesday, the 24th of June. Opposition leader Chris Hipkins says the US strikes on Iran targets mark a dangerous escalation. He says we should choose the path of international law.
New Zealand should not drift from our values simply because the actions come from one of our traditional allies. We do not believe in a world where might makes right.
The Foreign Affairs Minister says the situation in the Middle East is of the gravest concern. Winston Peters' ministerial statement suggests urging the government to condemn either side is virtue signalling. He says the Middle East situation is not black and white.
We urge all parties to return to talks. An enduring solution depends on de-escalation and diplomacy.
News GPs can soon prescribe ADHD medication from the outset is being hailed as a community breakthrough. From February, GPs can offer a patient stimulant medications without them needing a specialist recommendation first. Specialist wait times vary across the country but can surpass a year. ADHD New Zealand spokesperson Darren Bull says they've been advocating for better access for years.
It will take a while for enough GPs in New Zealand to be able to really have an impact on waiting lists, but it's a really positive first step.
Stats NZ released more census data on New Zealand's LGBTQ plus communities. 1 in 10 Kiwis aged 15 to 29 identify as LGBTQ plus, compared to 1 in 20 adults. As of 2023, 172,000 adults across all ages, ethnicities and areas identified in at least one group. Bisexual women made up the largest group, numbering just over 57,000. Census spokesperson Adele Quinn says this data will help communities continue to advocate for themselves. The Regional Development Minister says local government needs rationalising. The government is open to considering scrapping regional councils and introducing a rates cap under changes to the Resource Management Act. Shane Jones says they'll take consideration of the council system to the next election. He says New Zealand First will have robust remits to change the country's direction.
We're not going to sit around indulging all of this wokeism, which is driving us broke.
Advice for tenants before healthy home standards kick in. In 1 week, all rental properties must meet guidelines on heating, insulation, ventilation, moisture and draft stopping. Landlords have since July 2019 to comply. Renters United President Zach Thomas advises tenants to check their agreement and contact their landlord in writing if they haven't met the standards.
The third thing they can do is, if they're unable to reach an agreement with their landlord, is to contact tenancy services to start a mediation process or to file a tenancy tribunal case.
To sport, and midfielder Quinn Tupaia has declared himself ready to rejoin the All Blacks in camp tomorrow after 3 years in international rugby limbo. Super Rugby champion Antonio Shalfoun and Blues midfielder Xavier Ta'eli are among 10 uncapped players named in the Māori All Black squad. They play Japan on Saturday and Scotland next weekend. And Football Ferns goalkeeper Victoria Essen will play professional football in New Zealand for the first time in her career after signing with the Wellington Phoenix in the A-League. I'm Wendy Petrie. That's your latest news fix. We'll be back with the next update tomorrow morning from the Newstalk ZB newsroom.